What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece 634. Last episode, half filler. Was it watchable? Somebody in my Discord mentioned, it is a good... This might be the only thing that would be able to get us a tournament arc in One Piece, because it's not set up like that. To where there's like a school or a license or something you're able to... So this might be the only thing that really would drive Luffy. Who said that? Junko said it. Junko, hopefully we're pronouncing that right. That what else would give Luffy motivation to ever enter something like this? Now, is this going to be a true tournament arc here? Do I take any of these guys seriously? Maybe once we start getting to his family members, but again, are they even to be taken serious? TBD, who knows? Especially against Luffy, like our strongest crewmate. Who knows? Like, do they possess abilities? And then I think the only thing that would get Luffy to even participate in something like this would be crewmate's life being held captive or danger. Like, enter this tournament. If a Straw Hat's to win it, they can pick whatever they want. And you can pick for the people to be let go, killed, tortured, whatever you want it to be. That could be the only thing I see would trigger that motivation. Because right now, even again, like, is Luffy even going to take this serious? We see him over here putting the armor on and yeah, it's a whole thing. They gave us a rundown. What did we get? Like 15 or something different characters name dropped last episode. Cavendish being one of them. So we'll jump into it. I'm curious to see how much of a tournament feel and how serious, and let's see what we get. Let us see what we get. Okay. I'm just fainting out here. Sanji would be so upset. Sanji would be so upset. Now, does he possess any skill? I've made it this far without a devil's fruit. Natural gifts. It's kind of a vibe. Now, if he leaves the helmet on, he does look old. Blood? Death? Yeah. Gore? Yeah. Blood. Just making sure we're recording. He's not wrong. This is very like Attack on Titan. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Spoilers, but when one of the Marley and like captains or whatever is looking dead at the camera. Did he just eat that piddle? Everyone's looking dead at the camera and he's making those comments of like, hey, you would do this, you would take revenge the same way I'm doing revenge right here. Why is it any different with the way I'm killing because the audience loves killing? Instantly, everybody knows who Straw Hat Luffy is. I didn't know like how far the name had spread. He really said it. Okay. And then Luffy and his escapades over at Marineford, I guess, took all the attention off of him. I'm assuming. That's his grudge against us. Just a wild guess. See, it's different when someone has all that, like looks like that or has the power, but doesn't like play into it, doesn't acknowledge it. Doesn't hit the same because he acknowledges it. Mm-hmm. Bro, 90% of those guys aren't worth a damn. Man, just pull out that poster in his back pocket. I didn't even know Luffy knew the word absurd. Yeah, I'm going to assume this guy possesses actually no power. Yeah, I don't take him very serious. Who's this roided out Okaji back here? Like, I don't know whether to take any of these guys serious. I just say we don't until we have to. Just don't take anybody serious until it's time. Like, at the end of the day, I don't even know how to seriously take Doflamingo. Like, I know he's about that life, but like... I'm just curious who the conflict is going to be. Like, is it Luffy versus Doflamingo? Is it more of a Law versus Doflamingo? Does Doflamingo have to be eliminated for the story to continue? Like, past this plot? I don't know. Who's this Millennia over here? Blade of Mikkela or whatever the kids call her in the streets. Is that her father? Grandfather? Kairos, King of the Gladiators. Huh? Rebecca, we couldn't find you any other clothing back there? I'm trying to read his little excerpt there, but they're not giving me enough time. $3,000 out of 3,000 matches. He just died of old age, or was he killed, or... Interesting. Who's that guy with the cigarette that kind of looks like him a little bit? Very manly. Typical guys coming up on the girl. Let's see how this goes. Her color combo is great though, with the gold helmet and the pink hair. Why is everyone giving her the stare down? Other than like sexually, why are we... Oh. Would Luffy allow somebody else to have it? So a lot of people that want to kill Mingo, huh? know. A lot of people want to take his ass out, though. All right, we move. So it's Royal Rumble style to start until there's one winner per group. Is it one guy per block? Or was it 5 per block? I think it was 1 per block. So it comes down to 5, but then it's an uneven number if we're doing tournament style. Hockey? Holy shit. Man, I figure every time they go blue screen like that, it's hockey related, no? Oh shit. The scaling is so crazy because that platform looks so much bigger with all those people on it and how they're getting knocked around. But then in that shot, it looked so small. Alright, Mr. Store. He always had that paper bag on his head, even when we saw him in the back, right? Yeah. I actually wouldn't mind him taking it off here. Let's get this out the way. He's got another mask on. Is that someone in Blackbeard's crew? Isn't that guy? I think. Who is it? We all know him. Nah, this is a classic cut halfway point here. This is classic cut. Yeah, you won't fool me. Stop it. Oh, man. Let's see. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the wrestler guy from Blackbeard's crew, no? Wouldn't have surprised me if they wanted to get their hand. Yeah. This is the first time we've ever got his name dropped. Why the mask? I don't know. Well, I guess because maybe you start like that. Who knows? Yeah, all the way back pre-Skypea. Pre-Skypea. Again, do we take any of them serious? Who knows? Does that trigger him at all? Who is this dude with the baseball cap? In his Spartan outfit and a baseball cap. Alright, just like that, the crowd's behind it. Crazy times. Yeah. I'm curious if there's any other pirate groups in here. Because if there was any way I got word of this, I'm sending somebody that has a chance to get it. Big Mom, Kaido, anybody from the Marines. If I'm a warlord that wants to start moving with power, I know Boa's not, but anybody like that. They love that family. They love that family. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if I'm anybody that's anybody, I'm clearly can't show up myself. Kaido's not going to show up here. But I'm sending somebody that could get that. I want that Devil's Fruit in my crew, on my team. Yeah. Is this a Marine? We still haven't gotten the identity of the guy that Akainu sent out. Didn't he say he sent out a guy to deal with this? Okay. Yeah, I don't like this guy. He's bothering me. He is a Navy soldier. I mean, look at this snail spawners. They're so suspicious. Do we just off-screen this guy, or are we going to give him a choice here to, like... I mean, the man has a baseball hat on. Hold on. He did give you a chance. Okay, so we have a Blackbeard crew member here. A Straw Hat Pirate. What's our blind swordsman doing here? He can't even see shit. This could be the guy that Akainu sent. I don't know. What's also stopping me from having Conqueror's Haki walking up in the middle of that Coliseum, releasing it, grabbing that devil's fruit, and taking a bite before anybody could do anything? What's really stopping that, you know? Stopping me from just walking in there, dick swinging. I make 90% of the population pass out. The guards and everything are so shook. And then I just take a bite of the fruit. I didn't even see it. I mean, clearly he has a way that he's seeing. Isho. Clearly. Okay, we got the answer to that. He is part of the Marines. Is this the one that Akainu said? I can't remember his name. It was like 4 episodes ago and he said his name once. I'm assuming that's who this is. Is he one of the new admirals by chance? Yep. Yep. One of the new admirals. Because there were 2 new spaces and they needed to be filled. Here's one. So now I'm curious how he lost his eyes. So they're in here deep right now. Did they get word of what was going to happen? How do you guys happen to be here? Hi. I mean, he did lose his protections. Oh, we're just out here now. Oh, okay. No more hiding it. Okay. Yeah, cross that name out. What a vice admiral that here. I'm so curious of like what's the response here, because this isn't an us issue. This is a Doflamingo issue. So what are you gonna do, buddy? This is your island, your people, no? Interesting. Because I mean, of course, you know, we're always under arrest. We're always going to be pursued, you know. Oh God, what conversation could they have? You think he recognizes us? But this is a Doflamingo issue. Mr. Royalty, owner of the... that beat the shit out of you. Okay, so the man's name was... I kind of like the way they did that too. Isho. I can't remember if that's the name that Akainu said he sent. I don't know if that was like right around the time that we got the breakdown of... I like the way they did that though. That was a little bit different. The music choice, the purple with the navy, all of it. But that's just what I was saying though. Like, again, I don't know the motives of why they're here. But as I was saying when they showed the Blackbeard reveal, if I'm anybody worth a damn, I want that in my possession. Even if I'm not giving it, even if nobody's going to eat it or consume it, I'm not letting Kaido or Big Mom or Blackbeard or anybody get their hands on that. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get it. Now, that's why I wasn't sure like how much of this word got out. Did Doflamingo keep that under wraps? So we have a Blackbeard crew member, a Admiral of the Marines, not just an Admiral of the Marines. I mean, he's rolling deep. I'm curious what's their plan here? Like, why are they? Is this operation we will get that flare fruit? Is this operation he's no longer a warlord, so we will now be the ones that control Dressrosa, and it just happens to be happening at the same time that this whole thing is happening? There's a lot of questions with that. It's like, what are they here for, and the motivation behind it? Were they aware of this tournament with the prize and all of that? And do they have anybody involved? Just in case. But I mean, I was gonna say just in case their plan doesn't go well. They're fully out here. I mean, he's jacket and all. Everyone else has put on their marine jackets. So what they're here for, TBD. Who else may be here? You know, as far as like, we got Blackbeard here. Did any of the new Supernovas send any of their crewmates here? I mean, again, if I had any word of this, I'm sending him. Shit, if I'm one of the Pirate Lord's demons, up-and-comers, emperors, or whatever, and I don't have a Devil's Fruit ability, I'm coming here myself to get my hands on that, crew and all. And honestly, I'm not even going through the tournament at that point. Again, I say I'm walking up with my Conqueror's Hockey, walking in the middle of there, releasing it, grabbing it, and just dipping. That's a whole other discussion. But all of this goes to say, okay, now Doflamingo, what is your response here? You're royalty, prince of the island, ruler, king of the island. The Marines are here. There's an admiral here. They're not here to meet with you. They could have just gone straight to wherever your palace is. Their operation get Devil's Fruit, operation takeover, operation whatever. So how do you respond? Interesting. I like it. I like the way that twisted there. We'll see how it plays out. Again, we don't even know what he can and can't do. The eyes, he's got the crosses over his eyes, but was he always blind, or did he lose those? And if he lost those in a fight, who is a big question there. And then where was he in the, I feel like we're going to ask this a lot. Where was he in Marineford or some other things we saw? Where was he in these rankings? I feel like all these other like high pop-up admirals or anything, it's like, where were you when there was some bigger shit going down? Who knows? But we'll leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,